Russian President Vladimir Putin is hosting the two-day BRICS meeting from today. Joining us for an update is CNBC Africa reporter Thomas Maree. Hello, Thomas. Hopefully you are enjoying yourself out there in Ufa. But just paint the picture for us. What is going on there today?
So, Mashuda, today's outlining was all the BRICS Business Council meetings from the different countries engaged with the leaders, putting forward proposals for key areas of investments. The key working groups that were established range from small business to IT, ICT, energy and infrastructure, as well as finance. Other proposals are coming through for deregulation. So today there was engagement with the leaders or heads of state about the key areas of investment. In terms of South Africa's case, infrastructure and energy played a huge role, especially that of transport logistics.
What kind of talk is coming out of the talks of infrastructure and logistics for South Africa?
So, of course, the key highlight would be for energy. And I spoke with Brian Molefe, who is the chairperson of South Africa's Business Council. He said that's going to be at the top of the agenda. So South Africa has committed $5 billion to the new development bank. I asked about where is this money coming from, given South Africa's budget deficits and efforts to try and rein that in. They said that money will be forthcoming. They didn't say where exactly it will be coming from, but that Treasury will be coughing it up in terms of its commitment to the bank. And in terms of going forward, the key areas that we're looking to gain traction from, as I mentioned, of course, energy infrastructure, but a question still remains as to how the development bank will prioritize which projects from which country.
Indeed. And any truth to the fact that Greece was invited to this meeting?
It seems that there's been a lot of talk about Greece in terms of perhaps would there be another member of the bank. This doesn't seem likely at all in terms of its contribution, how this would take place, in what form and shape it, and how they would contribute in any way. But it doesn't seem like Greece will at all be joining the BRICS group.
Are concerns around Greece top of the agenda, perhaps? We have seen Greece making headlines on our markets around the world. Are any of the BRICS members saying anything about Greece at this stage?
At this stage, they didn't say much about Greece in terms of the conversations here have mostly been focused on economic ties between the different BRICS nations. So it's more the focus of the agenda is how can you strengthen ties in terms of trade, in terms of investment and cooperation. Another key issue that we've seen is with regard to intellectual property. And when we see different technologies being deployed across the different regions, how do you ensure that that IP is protected so that the technology or the service is not replicated and then cutting out the benefits to the exporting country?
Well, that was CNBC Africa reporter Thomas Maree coming.